because just after getting into a corner, try and leave it as fast as possible. Push it, pedal to the metal right there, pushing as hard as possible. This is Team Ethiopia. This is Team Ethiopia riding on the edge, pushing it. There we go. There we go, trying to retain that cadence, trying to push. And there we are, back into position. Back into making sure that the cadence is as it should be. Back into slicing through the air and pushing it as hard as possible.
Also, he's in third place currently.
Yes, moving as fast as possible right there. This is under 23s running right there. And
are you saying Team Kenya is on fourth?
Yes, definitely doing good.
We're really doing our best.
Right there.
Yes. And it's very encouraging knowing very few people are in professional teams. So many people are not funded. They train themselves. And so it's very encouraging. This is Team Tanzania.
Now that's
with a very nice kit.
Pushing. Look at that. You just focus. Eyes on the wheels. Eyes on the wheel. Eyes on the wheel. Nowhere else. I'm just trying to imagine what's going through their head, what's going through their mind. What goes through your mind when you're in such a space?
I feel like when you're cycling competitively, it's very different from how some of us cycle.
No, yeah.
Because the rest of us, I zone out. I forget that I was on the bike.
Yeah.
And I'm on autopilot. But then I can imagine for this one, there's a lot of anxiety.
That's Kimuli right there.
Yes.
That's Kimuli. Look at that. Look at that. There's a consistency that
it's like a dance.
There's a rhythm to it. There's a rhythm to it. And there's a flow cadence to it that you have to get. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of practice for mastery. Because you have to make sure that you're constantly riding on the edge, on the limit, especially for these time trials. I mean, everything's got to be aero, even the plate, even your registration plate is just...
Yes, I noticed that they have to be aero because you don't want anything resisting the wind. You do not want
and there we are on board with Geremedin again from Ethiopia, pushing hard. There he is, pushing hard. And you can see from the time that we were with him to now, he's still retaining the exact same cadence. That's just how important it is. How important is it actually? Because maybe there's someone out there who doesn't understand how important it is to make sure that you have that consistency right there. And this is where you know you mean business.
Yes.
When it's go, it's go.
That's TT does not give you time to even
think.
Ooh.
There we go.
And it's 1 minute apart?
It's 1 minute apart. So by the time you're catching up with someone,
you're very strong.
Either something has to have happened to the person right ahead of you, or you have got to have some impeccable strength. And look at that. Look at that.
Uganda.
And imagine just the joy that they must feel. Just imagining that, hey, I am here. I am 1 minute ahead.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely what's going through their mind.
This is Eritrea finishing?
Yes.
Oh,
there we are, trying to catch up, trying to push as much as possible. There we are, just a few seconds away from the finish line, and my oh my, the joy you must feel to just...
The relief.
Just click on your Garmin. It's done. It is over.
Not doing this again for a while.
There we are, Kimuli Arafat from Uganda, pushing as hard as he can. Head down. This is business. You've got to mean business for you to be here. You have got to mean business because there's nothing else.
He's not even looking up. He doesn't look like he's seeing where he's going.
What are you looking up for? You just need to be focused. That's the thing. That's the thing. And it goes without saying, even the outfits that they have, even the kits that they have.
They have to be very...
You have to shave seconds. You have to shave it down to the milliseconds because the difference between winning and losing for these ones could come down to the millisecond.
Yes.
And that millisecond could be made through your helmet. It could be made through your posture on the bike. It could be made through
your bicycle.
Maybe your gearing. It could be made through, the finest of margins. And this is like the epitome of impeccable machinery and that blend between man and machine and just pushing it.
You know what,
pushing
Kennedy?
effort. Yeah.
In cycling, endurance is big and it's challenging, but I really respect TT guys.
Time trial is just a
because
whole
it's
other
go from the word go. Like, you don't even have time to think. You don't even have time to say, now this is the strategy.
No.
Once they let you go, it's as hard as you can.
Just
till you finish.
Push it all the way through.
I really I can imagine the wattage statistics that comes out of this.
Power.
It's insane. So much
being
power.
put down. Look at that. Look at that.
The legs.
The
Gosh.
relief. The relief. Look at that grimace. Look at that. The energy being expended right here. The force, the amount of work that has been put in to get to this point. And here we are saying this is from Africa to the world. We are looking at
it's really
getting
Africa to the world.
World podiums with this. World stages. Here we are once again.
Team Tanzania. No, Rwanda.
This is Team Rwanda on the move. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Samuel right there.
Ooh,
pushing
the bumps.
Pushing it. It's a delicate balance between control and pushing as much as you can. Because you have to be very watchful for this. You have to be pushing as hard as possible. What a time for him. Trying to gain as much as he can of an advantage. And there we are. What a relief.
I really hope the people in Kwale realize how much of a privilege this is to be able to watch this African superstars and giants live. They need to be outside.
No, it's amazing. I'm just trying to imagine how much it took for each of these individuals in the different training spaces.
Yeah.
How much energy, how much focus and dedication.
And even the stories behind it, because I don't think it's typical.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I can imagine everyone has a very different story, very different backgrounds,
Look at that dance. Look at that dance. And there's a rhythm to it. You just have to find that nice balance so everything can go according to plan. Because that's the other thing that we have to be aware of.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just go into it.
No.
There's a plan to it. There's
to.
a strategy that you have to employ.
Yes.
And that's why it's so important to be conversant with the track, be aware of the space that you're in, be familiar with the space that you're in.
Yeah.
And as much as there's going to be different factors that are going to be new,
that you can control,
as much as you can control it.
There's a lot of research that needs to go into this before you even show up on race day.
Exactly.
Just to know where you're going.
Exactly. And we're looking at the weather right there right now, and it's ridiculous. I mean, right back in Nairobi or back in wherever it is that you may be watching this from, wherever it is in the world, you probably have air conditioning. You're probably in your cool space right there, but these guys are facing the heat. They're facing the heat right now. The levels of humidity right there.
Normally, I respect the coast cyclists very much, because what is this? I don't think I would do it under these temperatures. I cannot. Maybe I'm too much of a baby girl.
Maybe.
I don't like to suffer.
You should probably race a bit more down in the coast.
Yeah, because in the coast, first of all, I think they start cycling at like 5 in the morning because the sun rises.
That's the only time you can get cool weather.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Congratulations.
I'm just imagining the relief.
It's
that
insane.
sigh of relief when you just down your bike and say it's over. I am
But
done.
also it could be anxiety because
you don't know what it's like.
Yes, so you don't know what position you've placed.
Did you put in a good time?
Yes, you need to be very... it's relief because you're not back on the course. Exactly. But also you also need to have the satisfaction of saying that I did my best.
Exactly. And you can know that your body has a way of telling you that.
Yeah.
There's a sense that your body tells you, hey, you have done it. You have done well. And sometimes you know. There we are.
Team SA are really dominating.
No. let's give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
Let's give credit where it's due. That's Rhino from South Africa right there. Let's give credit where it's due. These guys have been the pace setters
For
the
a
very
while.
beginning, from the very time that the Africa Road Cycling Championships began back in
Yeah.
2001. They have been at the top.
Ooh.
And as you can see right now, the standings, the top 5 right there. We have representation from
Eritrea.
We have representation from South Africa right there. We
Ethiopia.
have representation from Ethiopia. That's Christian from Angola.
I think their kits are very nice. I'd love it.
It's beautiful.
Yes,
It's
there's
beautiful.
a hint of the African. You can almost
African
Ankara.
colours.
Yeah,
Amazing, isn't it?
I think it's very cute.
And there we are again. Head down, cadence, consistency. You have to make sure that whatever it is you do not spend yourself too much. But at the same time, whatever it is you do not relax.
Do you get to hydrate enough during TT?
So there's points.
Maybe
I
a little
don't think
bit.
so.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't
think you
think
go
so.
hard.
That's Osama Hilal from Algeria right there. Algeria is another force to reckon with.
Ooh, Algeria.
They have quite the strong team coming in. And I think we're going to see more of that. We're going to see more of that in the course of the weekend, especially when it comes to collaborations and teamwork on the road races, both in the women category and in the men's category. So those are some of the things that we're really looking forward to. But right about now, looking at this, you can just imagine the rhythm that you can see, the swaying from side to side. You want to minimize that as much as possible.
Yes.
So you save up on your energy, because that could be the difference between winning and losing, actually. Beautiful. That is Team Kenya right there. Team Kenya right there. Kimani Wangai, Team Kenya right there. Oh my goodness, what a joy it must feel. What a joy it must feel to just call it done. It's business done for today. There we are once again. Representation, we have Uganda coming in to the top 5.
Yes, Arafat.
We have South Africa, number 4 right there. We have
Rwanda in third.
Rwanda right there.
Ethiopia in second.
You do not have
Eritrea.
time.
What is happening? This is Team Kenya.
Goodness.
What is happening?
Oh my goodness, what a pain.
Is it
Oh
a
my
mechanical?
days, it's got to have been a mechanical. What a pain. What a pain to see.
I am
my
very
days.
hot.
Oh my days. Something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. But you can see that's just the spirit. You never give up. You don't sit on the side. You try as much as possible and still push.
Team Tanzania.
Tanzania right there. I wonder what it is that could have happened right there.
It looks like a mechanical because he looks quite strong.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming something is wrong with the bicycle. And that's the thing I was telling you. You have planned, you have trained, you're ready. And then, oops, mechanical.
and what can you do?
And in TT, you lose so much time.
What can you do?
Maybe with the road races, the longer ones, you can recover. But with this one, you cannot.
There's nothing you can do.
You've lost.
Time trials are primarily based on perfection.
Yes.
You have got to put in a perfect run. And you have to be completely in sync. That's just some of the views of the beautiful coast that we have from Kenya to the world. Welcome to Diani. Welcome to Kwale County. Welcome to the Republic of Kenya. Welcome to Africa. This is African cycling. This is
the best of the best.
Finest. African cycling at its finest. Second time we're having the CAC in Kenya.
Yes.
We had them last year as well in Eldoret.
Yeah.
A lot of pain on those sides.
The hills.
A lot of climbing.
The hills.
It's good to feel a difference this time at least. That's Osama Elal from Algeria, on board with Algeria right now. Still doing the work. There is no time to breathe. There is no time to relax. Absolutely no time to to relax, you have to be on your A game from the very beginning through the entire course up to the very end. And this is a blistering 14 kilometers of pain. I know it sounds like it could sound like it's a short distance, but imagine riding at your max for 14 kilometers.
Something kilometers per hour.
Riding at your max.
Are you a car?
And you're on your own. You
Are
are
you
on
a
your own.
motorbike?
There's no one. There's no one blocking the wind from you. There's nobody doing the work
And no one
for
is
you.
in your ear.
No one's
you
in your
do,
ear
go,
telling
go,
you this
go.
or that. It is just you.
I feel like in such situations, like the ones we're in, the person behind is always more powered, more excited to get to the person at the front.
Exactly. This is just.
Because once someone is passing you, you just lose all the energy.
This
It's like,
is just. It is amazing. It's actually a work of art.
it is.
To be able to pull this off, it's a work of art. It's just quite something else. Look at that. Just trying to shave off as much time as you can. The rhino right behind, trying as much as possible to catch up, because that small margin could make a difference between podium and missing it.
I think it's very important to note how every second in cycling counts. A 1 minute gap is no small feat.
It is not. It is
So for
huge.
someone to close that,
it is huge.
there's a lot.
That's Moise Mugisha on board with
Mugisha.
Mugisha from Rwanda. Look at that. Now that's energy going in. Look at that cadence. Look at that strength.
Tanzania.
Strength in its ultimate form. Tanzania on board with Simai Tajo Ahmed from Tanzania. First turn. There we are, accelerating, just pushing it. Because you have to be at your best from the very beginning. You have to
You
be
can't
at
even
your
sleep
best.
at the turn.
No, you cannot. That's Antonio.
What? That's a wrong move.
From Angola. And it's amazing, even the shape of the bikes, the design
course.
of the bikes. There we are. Oh, what a
What is-
pain. What a pain.
But this is a hero because he kept going.
You have to keep going. You have to give it to them. This is poetry in motion. This is the ultimate kind of motivation that you need to see, because despite the number of people going past,
He
you
kept
cannot-
running.
You keep pushing. You keep pushing to the very end. And that's not mentioning also the kind of shoes that you're running in,
Oh yeah.
because the amount of discomfort. I mean, you have to give credit where it's due. This is determination at its finest.
He's really represented the country till the end.
This is.
He said,
this
I am
is-
not a
this is-
quitter.
It is painful. It is painful to watch. It is painful to be in that space. But what do you do? What do you do?
'Cause it's just
you
one
cannot
shot.
sit down. You cannot pull over to the side. If you're still there, if you have the energy, if you have the strength, and even if you don't have the strength, that's the thing with cycling. You push it.
I
You
would
push
really like to
yourself.
know what mechanical issue this was, because if it was like a chain issue that was quick, he could have fixed it.
This is probably either a snapped chain or
Uh,
a puncture or something that you can't get back from, because that's the only other way. That's the only other way that you can say, hey, I can't do this anymore. I have to run. On board with Antonio once again from Angola. Look at that.
the
Look
dance, the
at that.
consistency.
It's musical.
It's very.
There we are.
It's art.
It is not over until it's over. This is the perfect definition of that. It is not over.
He is not a quitter.
until it is over, until you cross the finish
Ooh,
line.
there's Team Kenya again.
That's the Kenyan flag right there being seen right through the finish line. Beautiful work. It is such a joy to get to that point. It is such a joy
A relief.
because, I mean, each and every single day, because every day leading to this event, you have to have that on your mind.
Of course.
You
And
have to have that on your mind.
I think the most nerve-wracking part would be the beginning.
Yeah.
Because,
Definitely.
yeah, you know, once you start, you've started.
There's no turning back.
Yes.
There's absolutely no turning back from there.
So once you've started, you started.
There we are once
back
again.
with Moise.
Rwanda on board. Let's not forget, Rwanda is, again, as you mentioned earlier, one of the stronger teams from East Africa.
Yes.
It is.
They are
'cause we
not here
have-
to play.
They are not. they are not on any track to play, those guys.
No.
And as you can see from Mugisha right now, pushing as hard as he can. And some of our forces right there, making sure everything's working in order.
And running
Of course, I mean, we have to
smoothly.
give credit to them. Making sure that everything's okay. Because sometimes things can get a bit crazy. You can get fans getting
crossing
into the track.
over. Yeah, we do not need that.
It does happen. It does happen. And that
And
could
we are
make a
trying to
difference.
avoid accidents.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And you want to make sure that these guys are on their A game. Everything's working as it should be working. So muzzle tov to the guys, making sure that everything's running smoothly. To the marshals out there, to the askaris, the defense forces out there, who are making sure that everything's running accordingly. That is Morocco right there. This, I have to say, look at that. Look at that speed. How do you pull that off? And you're still 10 seconds behind.
And he's in
48
second place
kilometers,
now.
but that's blistering speed right there. How do you even keep your eyes open? Anyway, it's amazing. It's amazing just
In
how
this
much
heat.
power these guys have. It's amazing how much power is being put down on these machines. And sometimes you get to see this, and I mean, it's amazing to just be part of history being made. It's amazing to just be part of seeing history being rewritten.
Yes.
Because in just a few years, in just a few races, as we have seen from some of our Eritrean representatives like Girmay, on TDF podiums, stages, taking wins in stages. This is where it starts. These are the roads that they start at. These are some of the instances that they have to contend with for them to make it to that space. And it's amazing what's being done. Getting to have guys who have raced on world podiums and world tracks, interacting with the guys from local tracks.
I think it's very commendable to see, really. And even for the younger generation, the people who are just starting out in cycling as a hobby can actually see that there is a career in cycling.
There is a future in it.
And now that Africa is starting to sit down and say, okay, maybe we should also take up road cycling, because we've been doing really well in the gravel races.
Yes.
So it's one of those things that I'm very happy when it happens back home, because people get to see that this is actually real and it can happen.
Yes.
And we are strong enough to train better. We just need to invest better.
Yes.
In sports and in cycling. And hopefully we'll be able to contend. And some of our people will start going abroad, and
because the
I would
strength
love to
is
see
there.
it.
The talent is there. The endurance is there. I mean, Kenya, for example, is known to produce some of the best endurance athletes that we have.
Yes.
This is Benin being represented right there. Again.
And Benin is fairly flat in West Africa.
So this kind of works for them. This
Even with this
the
weather,
terrain right there is working
I
in
think
their
it's
favor.
almost identical to the weather in Benin.
This is working well in their favor.
Yes.
Then
So
again,
let's see.
there we
Let's
are.
see how they go.
Again, back on the wheel, back pushing it. There
We
we
have
are.
Segei.
Let's see, coming to the finish line. Coming to the finish line.
And
There we are, 46.7 clicks per hour. That is
Madness.
intense. That is intense.
The best I'm doing is 25. That's the best. Okay? And if you get that, leave me alone. We're not doing beyond that.
There we are. I mean, this is just an example of how much work you have to put in. Because 25 is not easy. It is not easy.
Sir.
Once again, Team Rwanda right there. Pushing it. And I mean, you have to give credit to the teams designing these things as well. There we are, South Africa taking
coming
the lead.
in first place.
50.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
That is amazing.
Joshua Dyke from South Africa takes the lead, placing Girmay in second place from 49. Now we have a 50 kilometers per hour record speed, taking the lead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a relief. What a relief to cross that line and put
Be
down
told
an
that you're
average
fast.
speed of 50. 50 and taking the lead right there. This is amazing. This is just amazing to see and to watch going down. History being written. That's Jeremy, just one minute behind the lead time, placing a speed of 45 kilometers per hour. That's we're gonna have to see what ranking that places him at.
Yeah, I think around 12th.
Yeah, compared to
yes,
the leading
Joshua Dyke.
riders right now.
Yeah.
And having put, I don't know whether there's going to be someone who's going to contend with that. I don't know. There we have the standings right there. Joshua Dyke from South Africa. Girmay in second place. Closing out the third place is Aluani from Morocco. But we have representation from Ethiopia, Eritrea, South Africa, and Rwanda and Algeria making the top 10 right now with fine margin, 16 seconds gap. I mean, between first place and sixth place, we have less than a minute. Less than a minute's gap between first place and fifth place.
Yes.
And from first place to 10th place, we have less than 2 minutes gap. It's
and
just
I can
a
imagine
testament
till
to
maybe around 15th place.
Exactly.
Less than 2 minutes.
The margins for error are so
Little.
small.
There is no room for error.
No room for
Not
you
in
have
TT.
to put in a perfect run,
There's no
run
oops.
from the beginning to the very end. And it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much you have to keep telling yourself, I mean, I have to go, I have to keep going, I have to
Yes.
keep going, I have to keep going. I mean,
I feel like the mental strength a lot of athletes have is insane.
and there we are from Osama right there.
From Algeria, coming in third place.
We'll see a few changes.
Are you seeing how Algeria and Egypt are really coming in strong?
I mean, everything's working in their favor. Maybe the humidity could be a bit different for them, but
Yeah.
everything else is kind of working in their favor. And this is not one of the tracks that would favor someone who's been doing it up the hills. And then we have Wangai, our very own Wangai from Kenya, coming in right there. Let's see what time. Oh, that's Antonio Dario putting in a 46 kilometers per hour. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine just how much energy, just how much effort is being put in for you to have your head down like that. You know, have your head down. Put in the work. Put in the work. It's not over until it's over. Until you've crossed the finish line, it is not over. Once again, on board with the Wangai, Ivan from Kenya. Let's just see what time he'll be able to place on this track. Consistency right there. A consistent cadence, consistent cadence right there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Trying to just have your head down, eyes on your front wheel, let's go. Eyes on your front wheel, let's go. Because that's what it's all about with this one.
Do you also know, maybe a fun fact, that this beautiful Kenyan kits are made by a local brand? Yes.
No way.
Yes. It's called 5 Stars Africa.
Okay.
They're doing the local kits. So
That's
that's
amazing.
Yes.
We're having everything in-house.
Shows
and
that
that's how it's
Kenya
supposed
is
to go.
really taking this sport very seriously.
And that's just the beauty of it. If we're having everything, let's just have everything in-house, you know? Let's have everything in-house.
Let's nurture our own.
Push as much talent as we can out there. Because there's a lot that goes into this. From the bikes to the kits,
Yes.
to the trainings,
The
to the shoes,
shoes.
the socks. Everything's got to be calculated and everything's got to be just pristine and perfect.
Are you also team white on white? White socks with white shoes?
Well, I don't know about white on white, but I'll probably go black. I'll play it safe.
I think
I'll play it
I'm
safe
team
and go-
white on white.
I'll
I think
play it
it's
safe and go black.
yeah.
There we are, Carnoil Atai. Let's just see what speed is put in 43, that has got to be out of the top 10,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But hey, here we are. We need to still recognize that that's a difficult pace to keep. That's a difficult pace to sustain all through.
And I think performing really well, especially as a junior, the youths, the under 23, it really, if you perform really, really well in this, you might actually get chances to do really well and be scouted.
Oh yeah.
You stand out, they scout you, they pick you.
And there we are.
One guy with a 47.
Even one guy, 47 clicks.
KPH.
That is just amazing. I am sure he is in the top 10. We'll get to see the rankings so far and get to know where we place so far the finishers up until this point. But so far so good. Team Tanzania right there. Simon Boniface. Ngwata just starting. There we are. First turn. Putting in the acceleration right there before getting into the straights. This has
I feel
got
like
to be...
it's crazy to turn first, to have a turn a few meters from start.
I know. And that's just the point where you have to be moving as fast as you possibly can.
Yes.
Because you miss out at the beginning, then that probably sets the pace for your entire race.
Yes.
And if you miss it, well then the race is probably already gone. There we are. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that grimace on his face. Look at
He's
that.
so happy.
It's just a testament of the relief that you have to feel to cross that line and know it is over. It is done. I am done. It's ridiculous that this is one of the sports you enjoy, but at the same time, as you're doing it, you're like, when will this be over? When will this be over?
Why did I sign up for this?
I mean, it's and that's the funny thing about endurance athletes.
Yes.
Even the guys who do it for fun, you're out there. The joy of the sport is the pain.
Yeah.
The
I
joy
feel
of
like
the sport is
cyclists
the pain.
love pain. Athletes love pain. You cannot convince me otherwise.
There has got to be some scientific correlation in this. There's got to be an explanation to this.
There is.
Because why else would you put yourself through such?
For them, it's their career. It's their work.
Well, yeah, you kind of are.
Maybe you
This
should
pays
tell
the
us
bills.
why you do it.
Well, and we have Kimani, one guy making the top 5, 4th place right there. It's amazing to have one of your own out there. Congratulations. But we still have quite a few contenders to go. Anything
So let's
can
wait and
change.
see.
Yeah, let's just wait and see and see even what time Guata's going to put in, because he is pushing and you can see. But then again, he's just fresh from the start. Let's see how he contends with the headwinds that are going to be part of the track. Let's see how he manages to conserve his energy, how he does that fine balance right there. But this is just, it's beautiful to just watch and see just how much, look at that, how much energy is being put in, how much power is being put down, the wattage that's going down right about now. I mean, this has got to light some bulbs, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I think you can tell that African cycling is growing.
Yeah.
Because you can even tell not many of them, not everyone is on TT bicycles.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Not
There
everyone
we
has
are.
TT handlebars. Showing you that they're really doing their best, regardless. There we have Ferreira.
Coming in, starting out. There we go, accelerating through the corner. On board with Azedin from Algeria right there. I mean, this is poetic to just watch. It's amazing. It's a delicate dance that you have to do throughout, from the very beginning, from the very start. And just raising your head to look and then putting it back down, because you have to make sure that, because sometimes the thing that you notice is, if you've done it before, you don't want to see what's ahead of you.
Yeah.
You do not want to see what's, especially
not
if it's uphill.
encouraging.
You
Yes.
do not want to see.
it is not encouraging.
Yeah, 'cause-
Ooh, the people are outside, and
Yeah.
this is what we love to see.
Amazing.
We
'Cause
love to see that.
that encouragement, that those cheers coming in. Henry Meyer right there,
From
getting off the
Mauritius.
start from
If
Mauritius
there's
right there.
actually a team that's also very strong and a team to watch is Team Mauritius.
Okay.
They are coming in very strong. I've observed them for a while, and they're not here to play.
No, they're not. No, they're not. This can be quite the tough space to be in, quite the tough arena to be in, because everyone's bringing in their A game.
They're doing their
Everyone's
best.
bringing in the best of the
Yes.
best. Because this is for Africa, you know,
By
And-
Africa.
and having more than 20 African countries register, sign up, and our very own Kenneth Karaya right there. Let's go. Let's go.
This is Team SA.
Team South Africa right there. These guys are a force to watch out for, by the way. I mean,
It's
these guys-
crazy.
these guys are a force to watch out for because it can be quite, you know, it's easy to forget that, hey, maybe because we're competing against Africans, then we may not necessarily have to, you know, push it. But no.
No, you have to.
No. You have to, because everyone's bringing in their A game.
And also,
everyone's
you know,
pushing as
cycling-
hard as they possibly can.
Cycling is really growing. Like right now in Rwanda, they've set up teams. You know, in the different places. South Africa has a lot of, like, the cycling culture is insane. There's women's teams coming up. Of course, maybe for leisure, but you can see that they push a lot. So Africa is growing cycling-wise.
Yes.
And the different countries are really boosting cycling, whether it's for social, for fun, but even competitive.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean,
and I'd love to see the children I've cycled with going pro.
it's
because they're very
definitely
good.
in the near future, definitely, because it's a future that we are seeing.
Yes.
Because if it gets to a point, I mean, it already has Tanaka Prince from Zimbabwe right there, pushing as hard as he can. Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that energy being expended. Look at that power being put down. I mean, you have to recognize that Rwanda does play a big role, not just in Africa, but globally,
Yes.
you know? And you have to recognize they held the UCI World Championships this year.
Yes, and they
And
are
that's an
slowly
amazing
becoming a cyclist tourism destination.
Exactly.
You can cycle. I have cycled in Rwanda. Ask me.
Tell us about it.
It is an
Tell us
amazing
about it.
experience. So I see how
Uh-huh.
they're able to nurture talent. But it's very fun and exciting. To cycle there. Of course, it's the land of 1,000 hills. So, yeah.
It's amazing. It's beautiful. I mean, it's one of the best places to actually train and practice for. You know? So this is just something else that we're getting live from our guys in Diani. I mean, it's amazing to be here, to be in studio. And again, once more, we are in the comfort of air conditioning.
We thank God.
We do not get to experience the heat, but big props to the guys doing the work out there on the ground, getting us this footage. Amazing work with those guys. There we are on board with Brandon Downs from South Africa, pushing it. I mean, you have to recognize just how much work these guys put in. You have to recognize
Year
just
in, year
how much
out.
investment is put in the sport. And it's not just in road cycling, in
Yes.
all kinds of cycling. And
Yes.
it's amazing to see just how much of a pace setter, of a trend center South Africa is to the world.
Yeah, and I think for a lot of the cyclists here, they invest in their own careers.
Yes, and in case you're just tuning in, welcome. This is the CAC Africa Road Cycling Championships, and you can tune in live. You can catch the action on our social media pages. at NTV Kenya across all social platforms. That's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever it is that you're comfortable with. You can catch us right there, and you can download the Nation app on Play Store and watch the action live on Nation NTV on the go. Make sure you do not miss history being written from wherever you are, whether
In
you are
Kenya.
within Africa, whether it's nighttime wherever you are or it's morning wherever you are. This is from Africa to the world. Make sure you catch this, because this is history being written, and this is the beginning of something beautiful, something amazing, with each and every event that comes and
Yes.
each and every event that happens. There we are on
With
board once
Mauritius.
again. Alexander Mayer, Mauritius right there. Focus. I mean, focus. This is the epitome of focus, because what else is going through your mind right there? What else is going? What
and
a
there
moment
he
of
closed
joy.
the gap.
I don't think people understand just how much work you have to do to close the gap on a time trial. This is
Madness.
because it can only happen.
And he can see the person ahead of him.
It can only happen on very few occasions. One, if the person ahead of you has a mechanical,
Yes.
crashes out.
You're too strong. You're very strong.
You have got to be that has got to be some level of strength. You know, it's got to be some level of strength. As Brandon Downs from South Africa, look at that. Look at that. Minimizing body motion so you conserve as much energy as you possibly can, because
Yes.
you don't know what it looks like ahead. You don't know what it's gonna be like, whether your body's gonna give in at some point. You don't know whether there's someone else who's putting in just as much or even more than you are, you know. And the idea right here is I have to outdo myself. I have to outdo myself.
This is where the affirmations come in. I am strong.
You have to have conversations with yourself. That's
you have
right.
to affirm yourself the whole. I am
The
strong.
whole way.
I have got this.
From the very beginning, from the very start. That's how it's got to be. Because then what else is there to tell yourself?
You're either praying to your God,
Yes.
or you're affirming yourself the whole time, so that you're able to, get things at least finish,
Otherwise, it's going to be a
and then
heck
hope
of a
for good
separation.
results. Hope
There
for
we are,
good
Kamau
results.
Peterson Rimo right there, putting in a 44 kilometers per hour. That is fast.
A little shy of 45.
That is fast. That is very fast. There we are again.
Ogomoditswe.
Mokalale putting in a 40 clicks per hour. That's intense as well. I don't think we understand just how much work it takes to do 40, to do 39, to do 38. I mean, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that you have to do. By the time you get into the place where your body can consistently push
Yes.
that amount of energy, that amount of power all through. But it's amazing to see
It's
this
commendable
unfold.
what they are doing.
It is. It is.
For themselves, for their families.
Yes. And for the young guys who are looking to join the sport, who are looking to, have a go at it. Because,
And
you have to see, just seeing that this is possible.
Yeah.
The kind of motivation, the kind of encouragement that it sends,
And I
the
think
message
even
that it puts out
the
there.
fact that locally in Africa, when it comes to cycling, there's not a lot of people who've been able to go that pro.
Yeah.
Gourmet type of pro.
Yes.
Not many have been able to get to that level.
Not too many
So
have, yeah.
chances are high that if you're in this team, it could be you. It could be you that people now look up to later
Exactly.
and say that, of course, we all have our local champions, like Sule Kangangi from
Yes.
Kenya, who everyone would look up to, and he
Exactly.
was very amazing, and
Exactly.
he steered the team to the best that he
A
could.
legend.
But then he still didn't get to the levels of Tour de France.
It serves
Yes.
to show just what is possible out there.
Yes.
And each generation comes and leaves a better benchmark than the previous one. And that's the thing. We just keep getting better and better
And we
as the
keep
days
pushing
go by.
harder.
As the years go by, we get to see better talent. And the thing is, access also. There's the aspect of access. Guys get to have access to these things from a very tender age. And that could make a world of a difference.
It can.
There we are.
Ooh,
I am sure
49.
this changes the top 5. This brings a change in the top 5.
Actually, I think even the top 3, because our first person, Joshua Dyke, was at 50 kph, and this is 49. So he may be coming in second or third.
Let's see. We'll see the standings in not too long. We'll catch a glimpse at the top 5 and see how things. There they are. There we are. First place. There's actually been quite the shift. There's been quite the shift right there. We have Aljar, Kudus, Mugisha right there. Dogme right there. And this is Republic of South Africa. On board right there. C. Brandon Downs right there. I'm just imagining what's going through these guys' minds right now. Like, what could possibly be going on in your mind for you to, you know, push out this kind of energy, push out this kind of power, push out that kind of speed? Because it is painful. I am feeling the pain seated right here. I am feeling the pain on their behalf sitting right here.
I'm always feeling pain. I don't like stress, and this is pressure. You're representing a whole country. You're representing your family. That's
Jans van Rensburg right there. Let's see, is this gonna be a new top? There we are.
Ooh.
A new first place. We're gonna see quite the shift in first places. We're gonna experience quite a shift in the first places.
The competition is getting stiffer.
Van Rensburg right there, new first place. New first place. There's gonna be quite some changes. I mean, this is good. Elite men. That just goes to show you how much of competition is at play right now.
It's very exciting.
It is exciting
for anyone who's a cycling
maybe
lover.
I should have been there myself.
Yes.
What time could I have?
Are you going to be representing Kenya? Should we get you a kit?
Who knows? Who knows? But it's gonna be amazing. I don't know whether I would fare very well, but there again.
Don't you believe in yourself? Affirmations, Kennedy. Affirmations.
I can do this. I am fast.
Yes.
I am fast. I go there, put down my 20 kilometers per hour, and say I am
the
fast.
best.
But there we are. We have a new leader.
Reynard.
We have a new leader right there, a 50.4. I don't know whether do you bet there's going to be a new first place? Alexander from Mauritius right there, pushing it. There we go. Look at that. Very momentarily do you see a cyclist in your TT having their arm off the TT bars.
Yeah.
And because you do not want your hand on the brakes. You
Never.
do not want your hand
This is not a ride where you should have brakes.
No. You do not. In as much as, yes, brakes could be your friend, they are not your friend on this one. They are not your friend on this one. There we go, on board with the mayor from Mauritius. How much time is he going to be able to shave off? Is he going to make it to the top 5? Is he going to make it to the top 3? Is he going to make it to the top 10 at this point? But we don't know. Yeah. Look at that. Mustafa Koroma right there. Oh my goodness. You can see the pain. You can feel the pain. It's been excruciating through the entire run. It's been an excruciating experience. And you can tell when an athlete is not at their best. You can tell. You can tell from the way they finish. You can tell.
And even when they're disappointed in themselves, and even when they're excited.
It's easy to see. It's easy for you to see that, hey, this is very painful for them, and they'll have quite some making up to do in the road races, in the relays.
For those who get the chance to participate in both.
Exactly. On board with Simon Ngwata.
He's finally finishing.
Putting in a 44.7. Pushing it with an explosive finish at the very end. So here's something else you also need to make sure that as a cyclist, as a person doing this run, you have to really be keen so that you don't save your best for last and find out that, hey, you should have put in more energy at the beginning or in the middle of the track.
Not in TT.
Not in TT, and that's why it's a very calculated kind of a run. Very rarely do you get to see an athlete, a cyclist, get off their saddle. Very rarely do you get to see someone off saddle to push. Again on board with Brandon Downs from South Africa. Let's just see what time he's gonna put in. We've seen quite a number of cyclists go over those bumps, but you have to be very flawless right there. You have to be very calculated right there, because it could be. And there we are, Brandon Downs within a mere milliseconds gap from the first place. I think there's going to be a change.
Possibly.
I think there's going to be a change. I think there's going to be a change. Let's see. Let's see.
These guys didn't come to play.
No. These guys did not come to play. I mean, it's amazing. It's good to see this unfold. It's amazing to see this unfold, because best seats in the house. Come on. Getting to see all this happening, getting to see the margins, the seconds, trying to be shaved off. There we are. Oh my goodness. He can see the finish line, but I don't know. Is he looking? That's the other thing. Because you can see, but are you looking? Because that's the other thing. You want to be as aerial as possible.
You steal a glance every so often.
Mauritius right there. Oh my goodness. He is within seconds of the fastest. Within seconds. Oh my, he's losing time. Oh my days.
What did I tell you about the Mauritian team?
Oh my goodness. Mere seconds could have made a difference between being first place and him being second or third right now.
49.93.
And who knows, maybe those seconds actually he's put in quite the impressive run the entire way, and you could see he just started losing time in a mere glimpse of the finish line.
Yes. But I did predict. I did tell you that the Team Mauritius,
Brandon Downs 15 seconds ahead, but he's losing time as well. Oh my goodness, what is happening towards the finish line? At 9 seconds ahead, we have a new first place. And I can see this. We saw this from the beginning. We saw this from the very beginning, that consistency. And that's just how much it plays, how important it is to be consistent and to stay calculated. Because had he pushed a bit harder, or had he held back just a little bit more, then it would have been completely different right now.
Yes. But also till then, we still have a few more athletes. So we need to finish before you're excited.
Looks like this is what, and you've got to have quite some energy to still be on your bike right there.
I think I would drop my bike right there. Come and take this thing, guys.
And there we are, the current time trial elite men leader, Brandon Downs from Republic of South Africa right there. What an emotional moment. Look at that. You just can't help the tears rolling. You cannot.
Cycling is a very emotional sport.
It is pouring your heart out, pouring your entire self out on the trail, and it's you and your bike. You and your bike all through for those 20 minutes, 30 minutes, that amount of time that you are there on your own. Oh my goodness. It's got to be, it is just amazing. It is just phenomenal to witness this, to get to the finish line, and here you put in your best. And you are at the top.
Yeah, and
you're in first place.
There's a lot at play here. Aside from the fact that maybe your training is top tier, or you've done your part, or you're in a great team and you're well sponsored.
And there we are, Henry Meyer from Mauritius.
He got third place with 49.95.
And that's an amazing, amazing speed. Those are blistering speeds. I mean, how do you keep your eyes open? Anyway, it's interesting just how much of a small margin it takes.
Yeah.
Because between first and third place, it's a mere less than 10 seconds gap.
I agree.
Less than 10 seconds gap between them. And you can see the consistency through their runs, all the three of them. They've put in the work. There we are, Brandon Downs, that's Jans van Rensburg, second place, Henry
And
Meyer
Meyer.
from Mauritius, third place, Shemu from Rwanda, fourth place. And all of this from first place to seventh place, all within 1 minute.
And our very own Kenyan,
And our very
Wangai
own Kenyan
Kimani,
right there.
is in 10th.
Amazing. Closing out the top 10. This is amazing. This is great to get to witness. It's amazing to get to witness. And I know for sure things were different from the previous championship runs that was last year.
Yes.
Because right now there's a whole it's a whole different ball game altogether.
Of course.
It's a whole
It's
different
flat.
scene. It's a whole different tactic and strategy being employed right now. Because you cannot bring in the same rule book
No.
or gameplay plan from last year into this one. And there we are. We call that the hot seat.
It really
Right
is.
there. We call it the hot seat.
Where
And
you wait and see
imagine
who's
that.
faster than you.
Imagine that. You are sitting there, and it's a bittersweet kind of experience because you're right there hoping that nobody gets to go
Faster
than you. But at the same time, you do not wish bad on anyone else. How do you balance that out? Because there's that camaraderie between the cyclists, the competitors.
Of course.
You have to wish your fellow competitor the best, but at the same time, you have to wish that they don't get
beat
to
you.
outdo you.
Yes.
Exactly.
No, it's like be good, just not good enough to beat me.
Yeah, be good, but just don't be better
Don't
than
beat me. Yeah.
And there we are, seeing some of the audience on track, getting to see this. And it's amazing what this shows, not just for the cyclists themselves, but for even the community around, the guys, the people in Diani, the locals around that place, the children coming out on the streets.
Oh yeah.
Getting to see that and seeing, this is actually possible. This is achievable. I'm seeing people that I know
Yes.
out on the track, and this is something that I can reach. It is reachable for me. I can see this,
And even people that look like you.
Exactly.
You know?
Getting to see that, and at the same time, it could be revolutionary for parents as well, because parents do play a key role in fostering and nurturing the future talent. And it's amazing to see. We're just having some reruns of the finishes. There we are. This, I think, was Brandon from South Africa right there. This, once again, getting to see just how emotional a moment this was for him. How emotional a time
This is your years
there we
training.
are. It's amazing. It's amazing to get to see that unfold. White sandy beaches of Diani, Kenyan coast. Beautiful, beautiful place to be. Of course, if you're considering a vacation, definitely.
That
Make sure
is
you
the
pass
place
by
to be.
Diani. It's a nice place to be. Make sure you visit Shimba Hills, majestic forest right there.
You
And if
also
you
need
can-
to go Wasini.
Definitely.
Go watch
There's
the
a lot to
dolphins.
see. Get to see that, experience them,
Yeah.
swim with them if you can. If you're too scared, too afraid, well, be in the boat.
I think for us black people, we need to start learning how to swim. We need to stop that excuse for we don't
Yeah.
swim. We don't like a lot of water.
Well, we are Highlanders for for one thing. Here's the funny thing. Culturally, some cultures would find it an abomination to eat fish.
Oh really?
Yes, because from where they come, they don't have fish. And this
Definitely not
fish
where
is
I
not
come.
considered food mostly for Highland communities. 'Cause where are they getting fish? Anyway, we're on the hot seat with Brandon Downs. There we are once again, getting to see him finish. Great job being done by the marshals on
You
the
can
ground.
tell, showing them where to go.
Exactly, because one wrong turn and your race is gone. That's it. One wrong turn and all your hard work is gone. But there we are once again. I mean, this has got to be one of the best feelings in a sport as an athlete. getting done and realizing, hey, you know what? I put in my best. I put in the time. I put in the sweat, the blood, the tears. And it was enough. It was
and
enough.
I was enough.
And
That
I
is
was enough. There we are. But let's see. We still have a couple more on the track. But this is amazing. It's amazing to watch.
No,
It's
it
amazing
is so
to see.
surreal. You know?
Once again, in case you're just getting tuned in and you're wondering where else can you catch this, you can catch the action live on all our social media pages at NTV Kenya, across all social media pages, across all social media platforms. That's at NTV Kenya, or you could download the Nation app and play on Play Store and watch the action live on NTV on the go. That's it. Make sure you're tuned in. Make sure you're catching this action live because it's going to be amazing. I mean, this for the next 3 days is going to be, again, as I keep on saying, because it is just that. It's history unfolding before our very own eyes.
Yes.
And it's amazing to be a part of it.
It is.
It's amazing to be part of, seeing these things happen, and maybe, hopefully, in the next races, we'll get to see new champions emerge.
Of course. I'm sure in the juniors and in the youth categories, we're going to see a lot of very young people.
Yes.
A lot of people, it'll be their first time
Exactly.
showing up in the big stage.
Yes.
And so that's, there's going to be a lot of good surprises and a lot of, I cannot wait for the action tomorrow and Sunday in the main road races with the women and I'm too excited.
It is exciting. It's an exciting feeling to even just imagine the possibilities and to even just be there, in as much as you may not even be riding or cycling.
Yes.
Though maybe, I don't know, should we probably sign up for this? I'm sure there's qualifications that we need to meet.
Which part do you want us to sign up for? To be marshals?
Maybe, or the family fun rides. I don't know.
Yeah, the one that's happening tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
there is going to be a community ride.
Exactly.
In the morning.
Exactly.
So yeah, I believe people in.
And then you're gonna take podium for that one, yeah?
Definitely. Have you met me?
We only hear you. We don't see you, yeah?
Well,
we don't know you. That's how we say. That's how it's said back here.
Yeah.
Munanionanga tu, ama munanisikianga tu. Very interesting local dialect back here, and the kind of phrases that we have back here in Kenya. But it's an amazing time.
Yeah, and you can see everyone is back discussing with their coach.
Yeah,
analyzing what went right, what went wrong.
What did I do? What did I?
Yes.
Because that's the thing that happens again. Back with your teammates.
Yes.
Back with your coaches. Back with the entire team. You have to make sure that you go over the entire strategy. Where did we go wrong? Where did we go right? What worked for us? Where do we need to push a bit more? Do we need to train a bit more?
Proper analysis of the race.
Yeah.
Just immediately after the race.
Yeah.
Before you're going to rest. And
it's amazing how just how much work goes into this before it's culminating in a few hours,
A few minutes.
A few minutes.
Yeah.
It takes years and years,
Work.
Like the story that's told about Leonardo. Is it Leonardo da Vinci or?
Yeah.
There's a story that's told about an artist who drew a sketch on a serviette but charged a load of money for it because it did not take a few seconds to sketch it.
No.
It took years and years to perfect it. There we are. As we can see right there, Eritrea being represented. And it's amazing to see some of these guys. It's amazing to see Eastern Africa being represented. It's amazing to see people that you've probably seen live and in person. interacted with one-on-one. And getting to
Yes.
see them on global platforms.
Stages.
Global
Yes.
stages, global podiums. And seeing all of this unfold, it's very encouraging.
Yes, and I think anyone who goes out to represent their country in
Yeah.
sports or whatever is definitely a legend and should always be respected and
Exactly.
honored, because this is not easy.
No, it's not.
This is not easy, especially I can imagine for a lot of the people here.
Yeah.
They didn't start it when they were young.
No, they did
A good
not.
number started with mid-teens, coming into your 20s and then starting out a whole new career.
And it's amazing just being put on such stages or on such tracks with such profoundly strong athletes who have been at it their entire lives, who have been at it from the very first time they knew how to walk. Because some of these athletes knew how to ride bicycles before they knew how to walk.
Of course.
And it's a testament to just how much work you need to put in before you can get to a certain level. And you have to appreciate all of that. And hopefully, it's a trend that we're already seeing back here in Kenya. It's a trend that we're seeing slowly but surely being accommodated, being made space for in different capacities. From schools, adopting it, from people in the streets, growing more and more comfortable, accommodating cyclists on the road and whatnot, because it's a very forward-thinking kind of culture. It's a very forward-thinking kind of activity, and not just in terms of even environmental conservation, but even in terms of health.
Yes.
There's a lot of benefits to the sport. There's a lot of innate benefits that you will see when you take up the sport.
And I
as an
think even
individual.
things like decongesting the cities with traffic,
Yeah, so
if more
it's
people
definitely-
took bicycles and started riding
It's
them to work,
definitely
it
something.
would change a lot.
And getting to see also the whole the ecosystem that comes to life
Yes.
for such an event to take place. A lot of moving pieces are at play.
Can imagine a
it's
lot of
amazing.
jobs have been created this time in
I
Kwale.
know. I know.
This is beautiful
And,
for the economy of
I
Kwale.
think it's a wrap. There we are. This is for anyone who's watching it and may not necessarily know what this is. This is the hustle and bustle of the Kenyan streets.
The
And
coastal.
this is the coastal vibe
It's
at
chill.
its finest. Those are, for anyone who could be watching and wondering, what are these machines out here? These are the world famous tuk-tuks.
Yes, and I think it's
World
the
famous
best means of
tuk-tuks.
transport if you're in the coast.
Five-star transport. You want to experience this. If you have not experienced this and you're just, getting to Kenya, getting to Diani for your vacation, for your holiday, make sure you have a ride with these machines, these S-classes of Kenya, of the coast, tuk-tuks.
I give
Right
it a
there.
5-star rating.
5-star
Highly
rating right
recommend.
there. But it's amazing anyway, getting to see. And that's the thing about having these things, these activities, these competitions, these events running in different countries. There's a lot of cultural exchange that is happening. You get to see how guys do things differently in the different countries, what they value, what they appreciate. And as we were seeing yesterday, some of the clothing that we see, the vitengas being put on display on the streets, and getting to appreciate the culture of these countries, the culture of the people in those spaces.
I can imagine a lot of
And
networking is happening
exactly
within the
as
camps
well.
where the cyclists are.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's
And
Africa to the world.
exchanging
It's
notes.
Kenya to the world.
Yes.
This is us. This is Kenya. This is our people at our very core, at our very finest. And it's just amazing to get to see, and amazing to get to send this out to the world and show Kenyans, show Africa that, there is a platform for this. There is a space for you.
this.
There is a space for your culture. There is a space for your people. And there is a space for you as an individual to get to show the world what you have to offer, what it is that you're good at,
And what
what
you
it is
can
that you
do.
produce, what it is that you give to the world, because there is so many layers to everything that we get to
Yeah.
see out here. And we are just getting ready to see the award ceremony for the time trial. And I think this is, I am convinced that one of the reasons why you'd probably start with the time trial is because of just how much energy you need to put in. And there is no collaboration right there. It's different from the individual. The individual time trial is different from the team time trial.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of changing that happens in the team time trials when you're trying to form the echelons and whatnot, and trying to make sure that you save each other's time and energy. But with individual time trials, it's just you.
Yeah.
You know? It's just you. And there we are getting to see just some of the officials, the guests at the venue, getting to experience this firsthand, probably asking themselves, could I have done this? Could I have raced this track?
And I think if you are in Kwale County, please make sure to get out, cheer out our athletes, not just the Kenyans, because cycling is a sport of community.
Exactly.
And we cheer everyone, we support everyone, but of course, you want your own first.
Definitely.
Yes, but definitely. Please come out and watch the races.
Wherever it is that you are, if you can have some time and get yourself down to Diani and make sure that you catch this live. If you have the chance to do that, go right ahead. Take the opportunity, get down there. But if you can't, well, guess what? We have these covered for you by NTV. Live action on the ground. And you can catch us on the different platforms once again at NTV Kenya across all social media platforms. And you can download the Nation app on Play Store and watch the action on NTV on the go. And you will definitely be updated with how everything's going, what the flow is, what the stats are, who's at the top, who's leading, who's closely following behind, who is... who's hit the deck, who's going to crash. I hope there's not going to be any crashes.
I hope so too.
Who is going to be, what the strategies are going to be for the races, who's going to be, leading, who's going to be pulling, what breakaways they're going to be, they're going to be during the road races, both the women category.
Wait for that.
And there's going to be a lot of drama. I am counting on there being a lot of drama in the coming few days.
Very exciting.
And one of the things that I'm really looking forward to over the next couple of days is getting the stats for the juniors.
Ooh, yeah.
The juniors and the youth categories.
Me too.
Because it's going to be a huge predictor for the future of the sport in the continent.
Yes. And also we can start telling their personalities quite early.
Yeah.
What kind of people they want to be. Because there's that person who wants to be seen quite early. And it would be very nice to see. Yes.
Exactly.
Because, oh my goodness. Like, for me, I'm very excited. Particularly for the women's road race. Because, yes, I think cycling is challenging. But women's cycling is a different ball game. And so for me, I'm specifically excited about the women's road race.
So am I. I mean, it's been for a really long time, but it's been the case for most sports. They've been quite male dominated, and it's amazing. It's just amazing to get to see how much of a progressive step forward has been made by women in the scene, in all sports in general. And now in the cycling space as well.
We can listen
and it's
to
amazing. We're on board with Brandon Downs from South Africa. I know this is a very ecstatic moment for him.
To come away with the title this year, it's really something special. Tell me a bit more how it went on
so there we are. Just catch a glimpse of Diani. In case you're just tuning in, this is the beautiful Diani. Beautiful, beautiful place to be. Amazing beaches, amazing reefs, amazing activities for you to take part in for your vacation, for your holiday.
And it's good for the whole family.
Beautiful, beautiful place. Breathtaking landscapes, breathtaking scenes. It's one of the places, it's one of the go-to destinations you want to at least once. If you do not have this on your bucket list, if you come to Kenya, you have to go to Diani. Come on. It's just a must do. It has got to be. It has got to be on your bucket list. As a matter of fact, you know what? It is my next place to go.
So when are you going?
Well, I would go tomorrow. It's just that I have to be, I have to be here. But I would probably go with my bike and be there. But then again, you know, we're here for now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, but definitely, would I want to cycle there? Well, I don't know, but
You can.
the ability definitely is there. The willingness, that's just something.
That's a
else
different
entirely.
story.
But then again, it's such a place to be. It's such an amazing time to get to witness this.
Ooh,
and there we are,
is
just
the
about to
award
witness the award ceremony. First 3 places podium. We're about to get to see Brandon Downs, first place. We have South Africa, first place. South Africa, second place. Mauritius, third place.
Like we said.
And here's the thing, from East Central Africa, North Africa to the world, Southern Africa, we are coming for you.
We are.
We are coming for you because this is the southern region of Africa being represented on the podium.
Yeah. Fully
represented on the podium. We have South Africa in first and second place, Mauritius in the third place. But I am just trying to imagine, I'm just trying to imagine the kind of emotions that they have right now. And the thing is, it's such a good foot to have.
Yeah.
Getting into the race.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't just play a good role in terms of accumulating points, but also mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Because cycling is such a mindset kind of a game.
Yeah, it's all
such
in
a
the
mindset
mind.
kind of a sport.
Yeah.
You cannot afford to have a wrong mindset coming into the sport, coming into the season, coming into the event altogether. You have to be on your A game, not just physically, but mentally as well.
Yeah.
And this is just such an edge forward. It gives you such an edge over your competition to win your first event.
I think generally most sports are it starts in the mind.
Yeah.
For most sports. It's not just physical.
No, it's not just physical.
Yeah, so you really have, besides your fitness and your diet,
yes,
you really need to have your mind in check.
You have to.
From South Africa, 16 minutes, 38.787 seconds. On holiday last year, didn't compete in Eldoret. Came back from holiday, and it was business as usual for the club that he is with. Has been a good year. Wrapping up this year with an amazing medal, silver in the individual time trials right here at the CAC Cycling Africa Championships. But it is all gold for the golden boy. He does it this year. Daryl from South Africa.
En op de middenpikkel zetten. En dan kun je op die pedalen staan.
Losing to Kagimu of Uganda. 16 minutes, 29.226 seconds.
Kan je hem uittrekken, hè?
Doesn't exactly like the short races. He was worried at first, had to pace himself, he told me. But ultimately did what was needed, gave as much as was required, and walks away not just only with that jersey which he puts on with pride. Coming second last year, winning gold this year. He also puts on that gold medal that he missed out last year. Missed out on it, but this year, it's a big smile on this man's face, and well-deserved. Goodie bags, goodie result. Ethiopia Airlines celebrating with him, and alongside Sean Pierre, UCI Africa Development Director. Hands up with the flowers. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll ask the cyclists to turn to their right to face the flag as we hear the national anthem of South Africa. the junior competitions, and now we're about to celebrate Downs and his podium compatriots, Jons van Rensburg Reynard, who came in second for South Africa. It is gold and silver, Mauritius bringing in the bronze medal through Meyer-Henri Alexander. Thank you very much to the cyclists. I'll ask the dignitaries to remain on top as we now turn our attention to the individual time trials under 23 men's race.
Britain. What a moment for Africa. What a moment for Kenya. What a moment for the world. This is a message being sent out there, and this is going to be quite the time.
Yes.
Watch out. Watch out.
Make sure
what a time to be alive. Come on.
Yes, and make sure to check in live, same time, same place.
Same time, same place.
Tomorrow,
It's gonna
Sunday
be,
as well.
Yes. We're going to be capturing action as it's happening, and definitely we're going to be covering it, giving you back-to-back feedback.
Yes.
Back-to-back feed on everything, the ins and outs, the competition, the duels, the challenges, the challengers, the challengees, everyone who's going to be part of this, and all the drama as it unfolds. We are definitely going to keep you updated as everything runs. And oh my days, this is going to be good.
Exciting.
This is going to be exciting. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the next 3 days. Oh my days. Wow. Wow.
Mewael from Eritrea, Girmay, the man who steps up to the podium to receive his silver medal. And what a season this boy is having. His brother, in case you don't know, his brother is an Olympian. Miriam Girmay, the man who actually in fact won a green jersey in the 2024 Tour de France. Runs in the family, silver it is. And now the golden moment, the golden boy, Dyke Joshua from South Africa, wrapping up a golden haul from South Africa and being able to receive yet another white jersey. And South Africa made a demanding and commanding statement in the 2025 CAC Road Cycling Africa Championships right here in Kenya. Dons that white jersey, golden feeling to this golden boy who was third last year, coming in first this year, top 30 at the World Time Trials, has been training in Spain for over a year, second in the under-23 South Africa Time Trials, looking forward to the road race right here, something his competitors won't be feeling, considering what he has done in the individual time trials. Congratulations to the medalist. I will ask us to turn to our right, face the flag as we hear the national anthem of South Africa. director. He knows that I've... And just like that, we're left with 3 stars of the future individually. And now we await to see how they will perform as a team. That has been the day, the first day of the 2025 CAC Road Cycling Africa Championship. It's been a great day. Tomorrow we're looking forward to yet another fantastic day tomorrow.
Once again, what a time to be alive. What a time to witness history being written in the beautiful, majestic landscape of this beautiful country, Kenya. That, as you can see right there, is the beautiful Shimba Hills. And we are nowhere other than Diani, Kwale County, Kenya, Africa. This is the CAC Africa Road Cycling Championships 2025. And I am excited. I am excited to see how the rest of the days are going to unfold. What about you?
Me too. I think the action that's going to be happening, especially now that the road races are starting.
Yes.
So that for us will be very, very exciting to see the drama. Tomorrow we'll be seeing the juniors and the youth. So that will be quite crazy for us to see. It's going to
be amazing.
Yes. And
it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a wrap from us.
For today, yes. We need to make a date, same time tomorrow.
Yes.
3:30 p.m. Make sure you're there to make sure that you catch all the action as it unfolds in Diani with the CAC Africa Road Cycling Championships. I cannot wait. I don't know. I think we're going to be in for a surprise this time.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a lot of new faces.
Definitely.
So
definitely,
that's something to really look forward to.
And old ones as well.
Yes.
Although it's always an amazing thing when you get to see new things coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, same time, same place tomorrow.
Yes,
NTV.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Make sure you catch up with the recap on YouTube. But at the same time, you want to catch us live, make sure you catch us on all socials. That's NTV Kenya, at NTV Kenya on all socials. Or you can download the NTV on the Go app from Play Store and make sure that you miss none of the action. From this side of the country and this side of the studio, we have air conditioning and good humidity. I've been your host, Kennedy Kithia.
And I, Wendy Sige.
Let's make a date tomorrow, same time, same place.
Bye.
And make sure you grab your bike.
Bye.
Right.